Hello friends, welcome to Objective English. I am Dr. Vipin Kumar Tyagi. Today in this video lecture we are going to discuss Précis writing, that is also known as art of condensation and summary writing. In today's world, Précis is a very important skill as it gives a good impression of your knowledge. If done well, it lets you shine than others. Here we will try to know what a précis is, what are the characteristics of an effective précis writing, how a précis is to be drafted, and finally we will try to take a long passage and will try to write a précis of it so that you will understand it easily. A précis is a summary. It is a useful art. As you know, most of us read carelessly. It gives a training in careful reading. Writing précis is regarded today as a very important kind of composition because it develops one's capacity to discriminate between the essential and non-essential. The word précis is a French word that means to cut short. Précis writing is also known as an art of condensation. According to Oxford Advanced Learners Dictionary, the word condensation is a process of making a book, etc. shorter by taking out anything that is not necessary. Writing about the importance of précis writing, a famous literary writer once said, "There is one but an art, to omit." Therefore, a writer who uses verbosity in his writing confuses the reader and wastes his important time. In this regard, a writer says, "The writer who breathes more words than required is just wasting the time of the reader who reads." So, was the complete video? Let's get started. So, let's discuss how to write effective précis. Here are some steps. 1. Careful reading. For effective précis writing, the writer is required to read the passage carefully. If one reading is not enough to grasp the meaning of the paragraph, he is required to read the passage again. During the reading, particular attention should be given to its general meaning and message. As you know that every paragraph has a topic sentence, so it is advisable to grasp it because this is only the sentence that enables to understand the entire meaning and message of the paragraph. It not only helps to understand the gist of the paragraph, but also helps to find the title of the paragraph. 2. Pen down the major points. Just after making a thorough reading of the paragraph, important points or ideas should be noted down. Select the important ideas in a sequence as per the requirement. Here, the writer decides the ideas in the passage as per the sequence and importance. This process gives you the basic structure for précis writing. Third one is consult dictionary. While reading the passage, we should take help of dictionary for unfamiliar words what we don't know. Because without knowing their meaning, we cannot be able to understand the passage well. It may be possible that we may leave any important point. Fourth, arrange the points logically. A précis writer must read the entire passage carefully and underline the important points. He should find out the most important and pivotal sentence in the very beginning. He must arrange all these points logically and systematically. Every important idea must be retained, preferably in order in which it appears in the original paragraph. Fifth, search appropriate title. For the appropriate title, the writer should find out the key sentence of the passage that expresses the subject. The title should be supplied from the main subject of the passage. The title must be short and relevant. It must begin with a capital letter. In case of a story, the main character or his experience or what happens to him might supply the title. 6. Use original and natural language. While condensing a paragraph, the Précis writer should aim at remodeling. He is not supposed to use the same sentence which are used by the writer in the main passage. Therefore, he will have to present the writer's ideas in his own words, in a lucid style. He cannot use his flight of imagination. He will have to abridge what is already penned by the original writer. He can neither add nor exclude even a single idea from the given passage. 7th, use jargons. The sole work of a Précis writer must be focused on those special words which are related to a particular field or area. Technical, medical, specialized vocabulary, which is known as jargons. That is so because all these words are logically used by the writer in a given paragraph. They are automatically brief, clear, and suggest spatial meaning. So it is the main duty of a Précis writer not to avoid such terminology, whether it is technical or medical. But unimportant points including details, irrelevant illustrations and anecdotes should be discarded. 8. Rough draft. A Précis writer must prepare rough draft before final one so that the mistakes in Précis writing might not be repeated. Then he should compare his Précis with the original document and make sure that it emphasizes the same points. He should ensure that the Précis is readable, concise, and coherent. 9th, final draft. Finally, check the draft for expression errors, repetitions, or vague phrasing. Then write a smooth final version. A Précis should reduce the length of the original passage by at least 2/3. Often the word limit for a Précis is prescribed. The Précis writer should confine himself to the word limit, which is generally about 1/3 length of the original passage. Now, how a Précis is to be written? I'm just going to give you an example of this important passage. I will also try to make it clear how effective Précis is to be drafted. So read this passage very carefully and try to find out how a Précis is to be written. So let's see. So this is the paragraph. Let's find the key points and keywords in this paragraph. Here all underlined words are the main points of the paragraph, like the character of a good man, of trees, more rubbed, more it is peeled and cut into pieces, lose their qualities, losing their lives, tread right path, to live for the mere sake of living, life is to live the life of dogs and crows, assuredly dwell world of bliss. So finally, by using natural or original language, we can draft the Précis of the passage like this. The character of a good man is like that of trees. They live for the others and do not lose their qualities, even after losing their lives. They always follow the right path. To live for oneself is to live life of dogs and crows. Only those who lay down their lives for others will live forever in the world of bliss. So this is the Précis. I think that you have understood what is a Précis and how to write it. Thanks a lot for listening.